Ahoy, all of you flick freaks out there, what is going on? My name is Andrew, and today we're going to be discussing the season finale of The Walking Dead. This past Sunday, we received episode 16, the season finale of season 6, and what a finale it was. Regardless of what you think of it...
You got it! No!
Are you fucking kidding me?
What the actual fuck?
Fuck, man! Ah!
You have to give the showrunners credit that it definitely sparked some interest online. Just the fact that so many people were passionate enough to tune in and give their reactions like that shows you just how popular this show really is. But, of course, the big question, who was Lucille's victim? Well, I decided to delve into this and get a little intricate with it and try and find out exactly who it was and who I think was the one that got offed. And I'm not going to be doing this off of any fan theories of who I think would be the craziest person for them to offer anything like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how this was set up, and just by the simple game of eeny, meeny, miny, moe, set in the tone that Negan gave of who should have been picked. So, if you look at this picture here, you see that it is lined up. This is the order everybody was in whenever they were doing the eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Going from Glenn to Rosita to Daryl to Michonne to Abraham, Maggie, Rick, Sasha, Aaron, Carl, and Eugene. So whenever Negan first came out, he gave one of the most extraordinary speeches that I've ever seen on this show. You definitely saw, regardless of what you thought of this episode, you have to give props to Jeffrey Dean Morgan for giving an astounding performance as Negan. And then, of course, he introduces his best friend, Lucille.
This is Lucille, and she is awesome.
Oh, she certainly is. But the big question is, who is her latest victim? So what we're going to do is, now that we know the order that everybody was kneeling in, and we know that Negan started at Rick, and then he went to his left to Maggie, and so on down the line, snaking back and forth, and we know the tempo at which he set the eeny, meeny, miny, moe. So now what we're going to do is we're going to find out if that's the way the showrunners decided to do it. This would be who was chosen. So without further ado, Negan, take it away. Who is Lucille's victim?
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Catch the tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. My mother told me to pick the very best one. And you are it.
And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Lucille's latest victim, if this is the way the game plays out, is going to be Sasha. Which kind of makes sense because Season 6 was filled with the romantic triangle of Rosita, Sasha, and Abraham, and this would just be the most detrimental thing to Abraham, who is one of my personal favorites on the show. I love Abraham, and it would be heartbreaking if this is what happened to him and the rest of the group. So, if this is the way that the game plays out, Sasha, you were an incredible character, and you will be sorely, sorely missed. All I can tell you is I will definitely be there in October whenever the show comes back. Cannot wait to see how this cliffhanger is developed, and I wonder if this is the way they were doing it, if we were correct. Thank you to everybody for watching. If you wouldn't mind, hit that subscribe button down there. And if you check up in the top right corner, you'll be headed over to the store. We have our Patreon campaign, of course. We hope you've enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you next time. So until then, Godspeed to 100,000 subscribers.
Great, because a former decorated member of the United States Marine Corps needs your support.
And his name is John C.
Are you kidding me right now?